ice pick, like the tool, was inserted under the eyelid. It was driven through the thin bone behind the eye socket with a mallet. Oh my god.
And she says, I'm leaving. I'm never coming back to this hotel because that room is haunted.
Wait, is that my part to cue in? Wait, restart.
Welcome to another episode of Basement Buddies. My name is Giovanni, and I want to thank you guys for coming back and watching another episode.
What's up, everybody? It's Jaden here. I also want to thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Basement Buddies. This is 4, man. This is episode 4. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I love you. I really love you.
We really do. And honestly, if you made it to this episode 4, and what you watched the previous 3, or if this is the first time hearing of us or watching this show, thank you. We appreciate that. We are very, very grateful.
We love you from the bottom of our heart. I personally, we're seeing this before you guys do. Obviously,
Yes.
I'm loving the edits. I'm sure you guys are loving it too. This is looking amazing. All courtesy to Gio. So shout out Gio for snapping on the edits, bro. It's
You know,
looks amazing.
I'm trying to do the most I can with like my abilities. I'm not the best editor, but yeah, no, I'm having fun editing these videos, bro. It's just like a fun little it's a fun project, and I mean, it's a little scary when you edit at night and hearing those stories again. But I mean, you know, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I end everything low key, just like closing the blinds, locking the doors, checking the windows. I don't feel safe after we're done recording these usually. So.
Yeah, no, I liked everything right now, dude, and like I have the gun right next to me just in case something has to be done.
You know what you can't lock though, bro? Is like the spirits that your dog sees in the hallway. For any new viewers, if you haven't known, Gio's dog can see spirits in his house. So
This, you know, it's just gonna be a consistent joke that's gonna be fucking. You're gonna be saying it throughout the seasons.
it's not a joke; it's real, bro.
It is a joke. It's not true, guys. Trust me. Jin just likes to make shit up. He's a little crazy asshole.
No, I saw it when I was there, bro.
You didn't see shit, bro.
So today, episode 4. It's my turn to bat up on these up on the episode today. But as always, we have a little bit of a foreplay action for you guys here to warm you up to the story.
Yes.
And Gio, take it away. What are you sharing with us today? What's your show and tell?
All right. So, like you guys know, like you know what we do. We choose a short story, and like Jen is gonna be following up with a longer, like a little bit more research story. For today, though, my story, I actually read it earlier again just to get like a little freshener, you know. But when I read this story, the title of the story is actually "Something Woke Up in Room 237." Right. So this is about a hotel. If you're watching this in a hotel, I'm so sorry. I don't want to ruin your stay. Maybe watch it later on. Or don't be
I
a
wonder if
pussy
I've
and
read
watch it
this
right
one.
now.
This sounds familiar, but go ahead.
All right. So the story begins with a security guard. He works in this hotel, and he's telling the people this hotel is not like your normal, like, I don't know, what's like some shitty hotels you see here down the road.
Like Motel 6.
Yeah, it's not like your Motel 6. It's a hotel, right? To begin with, it's like not your shitty like hotels though. It's like an up and higher class where people have money, like marble floors. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of businessmen go in there and like stay for a couple nights, like every other month. So this takes place in that hotel, and this is, I think there's a date. There's no date of when this took place, but it all started at 2:17 in the morning. And he says,
really
I
not
remember yeah, it's really not good. And it says, I remember because I was mid yawning, flipping through the camera feeds when when the front desk called the security. So he works as a security guard, right? 2:17 in the morning, he gets a call from the front desk. Something is going on and they need their help. So what happens And during that call, he was informed that one of their guests found their wife in the bathtub
The
dead.
Trinity?
Trying to kill her, slit throat.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you guys don't know because you guys aren't culture, but so the call was, my wife's in the bath and I think she's not breathing, right? When the security guard goes into the room, he sees this guy, an older guy. He sees a little like kind of nervous, kind of like worried, like what's going on. Like his wife is just not breathing right in the bathtub. So first thing he does is try CPR on her and try and like the usual stuff you would do, right? But nothing works. And like in the meantime, they already called the police. The police is like in the scene already, like going up to the room 237. And so hear this out. The police gets there and they notice the woman and they say like she's been dead for a couple hours. It hasn't been like she hasn't been dead for like 30 minutes or anything. Her body is cold. So she's been gone for a while, right?
Yeah, so it's been
it's been a minute. In the story, the guy says like the little background story that kind of led to everything. He said him and his wife got in an argument and he got so mad he left the room for a couple hours, came back to the room, saw his wife was in the bath, so he decided to go take a nap. And he realized that she wasn't coming to sleep with him in the bed and thought something was going on, something weird was going on. So he went and checked in the bath to find her wife like already like not breathing, you know?
Oh shit. Yeah.
After hearing the background story, like how everything came up to be, a lot of people have a lot of questions. The police don't really think he's saying the full truth, and even the security guard that's telling this story didn't believe that. He thinks there's more to it than he is telling already. So
yeah, I think it always points to like the significant other being involved in some capacity, you know?
exactly, and like again, he doesn't believe anything the guy said. Like he knows, like he thinks there's something more towards the story, but this is not even the beginning of the story. This is just the background before I tell the real story.
Oh wow.
So, according to the security guard, after that happened, the guy, the husband, checked out the next day, but he didn't seem distraught or nervous or crying. He's just normal person checking out. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if that was your wife that just died, you'd probably be a little bit sad, you know, like a little distraught. You want to get to like her body or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to do something about it. You want to do everything that follows it up, you know?
You would have thought you would have checked out that day. Like you wouldn't have even wanted to be in the same room that happened in.
That's true. That's true.
At,
And
le-
he
at
just
least I
stayed in
wouldn't.
there.
Yeah, I would.
No, exactly. And like, so he checks out, and the room was closed for about 3 weeks, not longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
The owner of the building, he said, fucking clean that shit up like really well, flip the fucking bed over, and like put new sheets and linen on, and that's it. We reopen that.
Flip
and
the
then
fucking
reopen.
bed over, bro.
Exactly right. Like it's crazy. Like just fucking make everything look clean, and we're opening that fucking room again, right?
Reminds me of another place.
A lot of places.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And okay, so I'm gonna read this little section because I want to have it like in full detail how he says it. He says, "This is after the room is reopened again, and they're renting out to normal people, right? The first person to stay in that room after the death was this woman by the name of Liz. She was a regular corporate client, stay at least once a month. She always asked for a high room floor. She got 237 without knowing the damn thing, like what happened in the damn room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next morning at 6:50 a.m., she's at the front desk with her suitcase and with this like look of hell, and she says, "I'm leaving. I'm never coming back to this hotel because that room is haunted."
Oh fuck.
She said she kept hearing dripping noises all night. Not from the bathroom, like it was coming from the walls. At 3 a.m., the tap in the bathtub was turned on by. It was turned on. I mean, by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, she was in the room. No one else was in the room. She was sleeping. So the running turns on, full blast. She walked in, turn it off, soak her slippers. And then 5 minutes later, the shower started. She swore she hadn't touched anything. So there's something going on already in the room. I mean, you already had a tragedy happen in that room. Someone was killed, or I think me personally, I wouldn't believe what the husband said. I think something happened more than that. I think she
Bro, the
got
fact
killed.
that they just let him go is crazy, bro. I would have been like, you're not going anywhere, bro.
I feel like the investigation was so bad, bro. Like, you don't investigate. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, investigate a little bit longer. I don't know. So that's like one of the one of the people's stories that happened there, but she wasn't the only one that experienced something like that, right? There's another story from this one person. This couple were there for their honeymoon, and this lady called at 4:12 in the morning. Like, she went to the front desk at 4:12 in the morning, crying. She said she saw a pale woman standing in the foot of the bed, dripping wet, not moving, just staring at her.
Nah, fuck that. I would have been gone, bro.
And the husband didn't see anything himself, but when they went back to check the room, the thermostat was set at 23 degrees and the room was at 14.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it was such a different, like, I think it was such a difference in, like,
That's freezing.
temperature. It's freezing cold, right? And that's because the woman appeared. Like, it's just a chill so in that room, right?
Uh-huh.
And taking consideration, no windows were open, nothing. Other people say, like, there's this like other story. Someone was told the guy there. This other corporate man was staying in that room 237, and he said that he heard, what's it called? He heard the faucet turn on. So when he went to open the door and turn it off, he saw like a trail going to his bed of just like water. Like, it was a trail. It wasn't like all wet. It's like, it was like if someone that was wet walked to the bed and like lay on it.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that.
So that's like another story that happened there. But there's like so many other stories that probably happened, because this security guard, after like so many things that was going on in there, like he even like, yeah, he left, and he even mentioned that one time when he was going in the security cameras, he saw a shadow right next to that, like in that room, like in the general area, like that one camera was glitching out. And like, I think he had enough of all that, because he says even when he was doing his rounds at night, he was just run past that room because he didn't want nothing to do with that. He finally quit, and that room is, like he says in the end of the story, as far as he knows, that room is still being rented out to people. So I would love to not figure it out what hotel it is, and maybe me and Jaden can go stay together.
You and I? You mean just you, right?
No. You and I.
Bro, yeah, you should actually kind of figure out where that would be. That'd be kind of sick. And then we like position you up in there. I'm gonna walk in and say, "Fuck that soaky water, bitch." If you really, hey, I'm gonna say, if you really are real, kill my homie Gio about it, and then we're gonna leave you in there for the night.
Bro, some people, like, someone's like, when I was reading the story, someone in the comments was like, "Dude, you gotta go back there as a guest and come back and tell us what happened at that night. Get that lady her justice."
Dude, that would be kind of sick if we did that. No?
I think it would be dope. I think it would be like a nice little thing going on, you know.
Find it out, bro. Find it out.
I'll dig in a little bit further and see if I can find where is it.
We could even visit the story I'm gonna talk about today too.
All right, Jade. That was the end of my story. It was a little bit in the shorter side, but that's the dynamic we work with. And I mean, this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's my story of the day.
No, that was good, bro. I like that. Short and snappy. They're blowing up the chat right now. That's why I sent that video.
Yeah, they're like Geo join, and I'm like send the same thing you sent.
It's because I have my Minecraft AFK, so they probably think I'm like playing it, but I'm just collecting gunpowder. If you know, you know. But
get the fuck out. Fern, calm the fuck down. Not just kidding.
Get the. Okay, dude. Are you serious, dude? Like. All right, dude. We're gonna have to discipline these boys later, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm trying the PC just to like be ready to discipline their asses, bro.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, the main story of the night. Now I might butcher this word because I've literally tried saying it like a dozen times before I got to this point right here. So if I butcher it, I apologize. But I'm gonna tell you the title, and then I'm gonna get into a hook, and then we're gonna get into the story. So,
all right.
Without further ado, today we are going to be discussing the haunting of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Okay. It's a lunatic asylum in West Virginia. So, let's get into a hook. I have this written down. There's a place in West Virginia where the walls still echo with screams. A place that began as a dream of healing, but ended as a nightmare of suffering. It's been called one of the most haunted buildings in America, where restless spirits roam endlessly, and something darker than humans still creeps through its halls. This is the terrifying story of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
All right.
Woo!
This giving me chills already, man.
All right.
Whoa. Calm down, bro.
So this dates back all the way to the 1800s, right? So, the story begins in 1858 when construction started in Weston, West Virginia. It was built using the Kirkbride plan, a design meant to give patients fresh air, light, and space, a utopia of mental health, like in its day. So essentially, back in the day, instead of just sticking you in some room, in a padded room with like a freaking straitjacket on and like shooting you up with like who knows, like medicine and giving you all sorts of pills, like this was supposed to really help rehabilitate you, right? You had fresh air, like you had like it was supposed to be like light, you had actual space, like you were still treated like a person, you know, that was really trying to be rehabilitated, right?
Right.
But war came before the asylum was ever opened. In 1861, the Civil War broke out, and the half-finished hospital was seized by Union troops. By 1864, patients finally moved in, and the asylum's true history begins.
Oh, man. This is giving me chills already, bro.
Okay. Little bite. Gotta hit that protein. Okay. So, it was just meant... Okay, so when this was made, it was only supposed to be built with a capacity of 250 patients, right?
Okay.
Take a guess at what they tried to cram in there. How many people they tried to cram in there?
What was the capacity again?
So it was meant to have 250, like only supposed to fit 250 patients.
250. All right. Let's play the higher lower game right now. 1,000.
Higher.
2,500 people.
Bro, basically on the dot. 2,400 people.
Oh, really?
So it was meant for just 250 patients, but by the 1950s, it was crammed with 2,400 patients.
That's insane, dude. That's, what, 10 the amount they intended to be?
It's way too much, right? And keep in mind, it was only half constructed, right? Because because of everything that was going on. So patients who should have patients who should have had peace and chaos, many weren't even insane. Men and women were committed for alcoholism, depression, epilepsy, or even for political excitement or disobedience. Some husbands sent wives there for nothing more than just disagreeing, right? So it was not even being used for its intended purpose at that point. It was just throw them in there. Throw anybody and anybody in there for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, that's dumb. Like, what the fuck? That's so stupid. I don't know. That's just so stupid for no reason.
If you acted up, I'd probably send you there. I'm not gonna lie. But
If you acted up, bro, I just honestly like chop you in 9 pieces and draw you in the fucking Bay Area.
Okay. all right. Yeah, dude, you'd be in a bathtub. Okay. So the conditions collapsed into horror, right?
You'll be in an
Patients
ice
slept
truck,
on
bro.
the floors. Okay. You guys hear this? I'm just openly being threatened like this. Like when I go missing, bro. Like connect the dots. Patients slept on
No
the
evidence.
floors in freezing hallways. Fights broke out daily, some violent enough that ended in death. Treatments included ice baths, electroshock therapy, insulin comas, lobotomies, which is insane, sometimes performed with an ice pick through the eye socket. Death
What the
became
fuck?
routine. So they would literally put that thing
Kill
in your
people.
thing and bah, right to your noggin, bro. Done. So and
like,
those are the
this shit was just like the usual thing was just killing people.
essentially it said death became a routine. Like it was it was routine for death to be happening basically on like a normal basis. And
That's crazy.
most of the people that died were just buried on property, unmarked graves. Dug a hole, threw them in, buried it. That was the end of it. No name, no nothing. You were just another hole, another body on the property. So
That's sad. That's like just not even sad. That's crazy.
yeah. So by the 1980s, the hospital's reputation was infamous. Investigations revealed abuse, neglect, inhumane conditions. Finally, in 1994, the asylum closed its doors for good. But while the patients were gone, something else remained. This is when the hauntings begin. So almost immediately, reports of paranormal activity surfaced. Tour guides, caretakers, and later paranormal investigators began hearing screams, moans, footsteps, and voices where like none should have been. Some felt hands grab them in the dark, doors slammed, and objects moved. The asylum became one of the most actively haunted sites in America, drawing groups like Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, and thousands of curious visitors every year.
Do you know where this is located?
Yeah, this is in West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. Sorry.
Yeah, this was in West Virginia, specifically in Weston. So in West Virginia, but in Weston, West Virginia. Okay. So this place does actually have some like actual like notorious spirits, like they like to say that kind of like, you know, just famous spirits that people believe to be like so and so, right?
Like legends, kind of.
Yeah, so I want to get into some of these notorious spirits here. So one of the most
Okay.
famous spirits is one by the name of Lily, believed to be a ghost of the little girl who died of pneumonia while in the asylum. Visitors leave toys in her room. Many have seen balls roll across the floor by themselves or heard Lily's giggles in the darkness. Paranormal groups have recorded her voice in EVPs, one famously saying, "Thank you for the snack."
What the fuck?
Just gives me chills, dude.
That's
So-
crazy, bro.
So another one by the name of Dean, okay? He was a patient that was beaten to death by fellow inmates. His cries are still heard throughout the asylum and in the same room he was killed. Visitors report a crushing sense of dread when they enter. Right? So he's kind of another one. Now keep in mind when this place was seized by Union soldiers during the Civil War, right? So
Yeah.
a lot of the other spirits that are seen are actually some of the Civil War soldiers. So some of the
Okay.
sightings, because you know they was seized by the thing, so it was a camp like during the Civil War, and a lot of the sightings they see like around the property are people dressed up in old Army Civil War uniforms patrolling the property. People say they've seen like people that look like they're in Army outfits marching around the property, like just basically watching it over and stuff. And lastly, so there's something called the Creeper. So, not Minecraft. Okay. But the most disturbing entity isn't even human, known as the Creeper. It's described as a shadowy mass that crawls along the ceilings and walls. Paranormal experts believe it's something darker, possibly feeding on the pain and torment that saturates the building. Witnesses say its presence brings overwhelming fear, nausea, and even violent scratches. So that's kind of like the essentially what they think is like feeding off the place and bringing all these spirits in is that, right?
Okay.
But funny enough, so this all happened in the 1800s, stopped in the 1900s, but we actually have, this was something I wanted to look at, are we still getting anything from this place today? Because now you can tour it, you can guide it, just like all these other places, like in one of our first episode, the mansion, right? That's something that you can go to and see. This is the same thing, right? You can kind of see and walk around it, but there is a modern, people are still like reporting and seeing paranormal activity from this place, like to this day. The most recent one that I was able to find was in 2024 of like in May. And in May 2024, a security camera in the Asylum's gift shop captured objects falling off of a shelf after closing, with the doors locked and no one inside. Like,
what? Do you think?
And I believe there's a video. I don't have the link, but I'm almost certain there's a video here. And if we are able to find it,
we'll put it right now.
Editor Gio will put it in there. But we have a couple other things, bro. On flashlight tours, visitors often reported hearing doors slam all at once. Co-owner Rebecca Jordan once experienced this herself, saying 40 heavy doors slammed shut in sequence while her daughter was alone in the building. That just gives me chills.
That's crazy,
Paranormal investigators continue to catch EVPs, EMF spikes, and unexplained temperature drops. Some have even been touched, shoved, or scratched. On Reddit in 2024, a guest described toys playing by themselves in Lily's room, electric shocks coursing through her bodies in the children's wing, and a huge slam that shook the entire floor. The asylum is still very active, like still alive and very active. Its ghosts haven't moved on.
That's crazy, bro. How much do you know how much it costs, like, to go to the tour, or is it a free tour we can do?
Maybe there's some sort. I actually didn't look into like how much the tickets were to actually like walk it, but bro, I'm sure I mean, dude, it said flashlight tours, so that leads me to believe that like, motherfucker, we're walking around with the lights off, like, you know what I mean? Like,
what?
That could be fun. That would be like kind of crazy.
I think we just have to do it now, bro. I think that's like necessary for research purposes. We just have to go and do that tour.
I think we 100% have to. A lot of these stories we have to go back to and kind of like relive them, like finding that room in that hotel. Like, I mean,
I think just, you know what I'm saying, I think it's part of the research we have to do, honestly.
Dude, I had let me see. I have a quote from the owner here. I want to try to find it. I don't know where I put it. Sorry. Man, I had a okay. This is already what I said, but she said, I'll just kind of rehash it. So Rebecca Jordan, the co-owner, said she recalls being grabbed on the shoulder by an unseen hand while alone in the building, and then the other incident was 40 of the asylum's 906 doors slammed shut simultaneously while her daughter was inside one. So that was just some of the co-owners' like actual experiences herself. And just to give this a little catchy little closeout before we talk more about it. So today, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum stands as both a historical landmark and a paranormal hotspot. During the day, it offers history tours. At night, the lights go dim, and brave souls enter to face whatever still lingers inside. But with every EVP,
wait, does that mean? Sorry for interrupting.
I think that's the flashlight tours, bro. I think that's you can go in at night and do nighted tours.
I think that's what we have to do, honestly. Go at night and do that.
Yes. So if you ever find yourself wandering the endless, echoing halls, be careful, because some of the patients never checked out. Ooh, that just fucking gets me, bro. That just fucking gets me. So yeah,
it's just crazy, dude. It's just it's not even fun anymore, bro. Let's just end this, dude.
What I mean, like, I think what freaks me out is the fact that like so many different people have like reports or have like things going, like it's all about like there's so many people who are talking about Lily's room, Lily's toys. Like it's just crazy when a lot of people are like all experiencing something.
Exactly. I feel like there's thing. Like Yeah. Like there's a lot of people like that experience the same thing. That's honestly, there's something going on in that room, and I think we just have to go and check it out, man.
I think we have to too, bro. I think. Oh man, dude, it's like. Oh look, so here's some prices. What daytime? So I think there is a nighttime one. Okay, flashlight tours. Oh, bro, it's like $11.
That's not even bad,
What?
dude.
No, this
Well,
can't
go
be
ahead.
right, bro. This can't be right. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of the things. If you guys are wondering, if you guys live in the area, if you want to see it. First floor south, first floor north. 45-minute insane tours. Okay, all 4 floors plus medical center tour. 90 minutes, $30 plus tax per person. Flashlight tours. 30 minutes, 11 per person. Dude, ghost hunts. Public 8-hour ghost hunt. I don't know if this is bullshit or if they're like toying with it, but it's from 9 p.m. to 5 in the morning, $100 per person.
9 p.m. to 5 in the morning?
Dude,
That's crazy, bro.
What if we spent the night there? Like spent all those hours there?
I'm down, but I would hate you for the rest of my life. I don't want to do that.
Damn.
Can we
Should we
do
do
the daytime tour? I think that's enough.
Nah, if we're going, we gotta do the night. We gotta do the night.
Oh, dude, can we do the day one at least?
No,
I don't wanna
no,
do the
no,
fucking
no.
night one.
The fact that they offer a night one means like we have to do that one.
Doesn't mean we have to do it. That means we just have the option. We don't have to take it.
No, we have to do it. I'm going in there. I'm going straight to Lily's room, and I want to sit there until I hear something, bro.
Dude, what if you're like doing that, bro? And like you're like looking at the toys, right? And she throws you one. Like, what will you do, bro? Like, you throw it back? Or you start running? Do you start playing with it? I would start playing with it.
That's...
Dude,
my God,
she
dude.
threw it at me for a reason, bro. So I gotta do something.
Dude, look at this. Guests in 2025 still report toys moving in Lily's room, phantom footsteps, and violent slams during tours.
Nah, fam.
That's 2025, bro. Dude, like, okay, right here. This is the creeper, the nurse with the cart. Multiple guests have reported the sound of a squeaky cart in the halls at night. Even though no staff are there, many believe it's the ghost of a nurse forever making her rounds. Oh my God, handing out the pills to the patients, dude. We've already talked about the unmarked graves. Apparently here, it says right here, the insane asylum has miles of dark winding tunnels used to transport patients and supplies without the public seeing. These are said to be especially haunted.
What the fuck, bro?
Apparently,
if you do the night tour, can you go into those like hallways
no,
or
dude,
not?
there's no way. I don't think you can go into the tunnels, bro. That's probably not safe.
Okay,
Dude,
I was
right
just
here, lobotomy capital, bro. In the 1940s to the 1950s, infamous Dr. Walter Freeman performed his ice pick lobotomy. He did hundreds at a time, often in just a few minutes. Many patients died, while others became permanently incapacitated. That's insane, bro.
And what was the reason of doing that?
So lobotomy was like the whole. I think from like, this just goes with even without like this specific insane asylum, but from what I know of lobotomies, because I'm not like educated, but
Yeah.
I think the issue was that there's like a part of your brain that was like, oh well, this part of the brain is essentially fucked up. So I think they like either went in to try to take like a piece out or something, like, or whatever, but like ideally that just causes brain damage and you die, right? Like, or it fucks you up and you become like mentally handicapped. But like, so the idea was like, okay, if we can like, I'm just assuming here, but like it's something to do with like a certain part of the brain. If we can kind of take that out or like get rid of it, then maybe we can fix the people that are crazy or this, that, and the third. But ideally what they're doing is just causing brain damage.
them.
And especially if you're doing it through the fucking eye, bro, like that's crazy.
It just sounds stupid, honestly.
Dude,
Oh man,
insane asylums are crazy, bro. Like the fact that like they had 2,400 people packed into a place that only was supposed to be 250.
I think Jaden, I think this is confirmed, guys. We're going to do the tour. We don't know when, but hold us accountable for the future. We're gonna do the tour and go hunting.
Oh, dude, right here it says, because I wanted to give a better like, just description of lobotomies is like, fuck, that's like freaking me out. So like, the idea is an actual ice pick, like the tool, was inserted under the eyelid. It was driven through the thin bone behind the eye socket with a mallet. Oh my god, dude. The doctor then the doctor then swished the tool back and forth, cutting the brain connections. No operating room was needed. Freeman sometimes performed them in 10 minutes or less, or even in his office or in asylums like the Trans-Allegheny Insane Asylum.
Dude, it just that sounds disgusting, bro. It kind of made me want to puke.
Oh my god, bro. That does make
bro.
me want to puke too. So once used to treat mental illness, doctors would sever connections in the brain's prefrontal cortex, the part that controls emotions, decision-making, and personality. The goal was to calm patients with severe psychiatric conditions like schizophrenia, depression, or violent behavior. So I think they thought, like, okay, if we can fuck that part of the brain up, then they're not going to be able to do that anymore. But in reality, they're just fucking... Oh my god.
Fucking them up even more.
Yeah, they're just actually making them like a problem instead of like actual rehabilitation.
Yeah, but that's insane. Like,
I don't think they don't do that anymore, bro. But they usually just load you up on medication now. But
I mean that sounds better than like what they were doing already.
Bro. So yeah, dude, that's the Trans-Allegheny Insane Asylum, bro. Sounds like we're gonna have to go give Lily a visit.
I think we might have to, bro.
Yeah, what would you do if like toys started falling off your shelf and shit right now?
All right, guys. I think that's the end of the episode. Jaden's gonna start saying some stupid shit. So let's get done with this. All right.
I'm gonna close my blinds when I get up too.
Oh man, dude. Honestly, bro, will you be like super down to go and do the tour?
I'll do it. I 100% would do it.
Oh, dude.
I think we need to now, bro.
You think we can film inside the tour? Like have cameras rolling?
Even if we can't, I mean,
my phone, I need it for a flashlight type shit.
I would still bring one. I'd
Bro,
bring
like
the
DJI Pocket 3s.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. They didn't even notice that shit for real.
I would. I mean, bro, why not? It just gives you guys more exposure. Like, why would you not? No, I say we do it. I say...
Dude, what we do, bro, like, you hear, like, shit going on, like, footsteps, but you, like, it's just someone doing them, like, trying to make you think they're, like, it's hunted.
See, well, that's what I was going to say. I think the door slamming is definitely, like, somebody either doing it or they got that rigged up. Like, I don't believe that the doors just be slamming like that.
Yeah, imagine, like, someone just behind the scenes making all those sounds or, like, making, like, people get scared.
See, that's my fear with a lot of these stories, a lot of these places in specific, bro, is, like, maybe there was genuine, actual paranormal, like, shit tied to this in the past, but, like, the way the world is now, a lot of it's, like, how do we make money? So kind of, like, leaning into that, I feel like, you know, benefits them more. They have people coming, they could charge, you know, this, that, and the third. So
yeah, true, that's true.
Who knows? But, I mean, the fact that people are also going there and having their own encounters, bro, I mean, who knows? Maybe the spirits maybe the spirits play into it, bro. Maybe they're like, hey, all right, bro, think we're fake all you want, and then until something real happens, and then, you know, then people don't believe them because, like, oh no, it is real. And they're like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives them a way to, like, I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's good, bro. That was a good one. That got me chills, bro.
Yeah, I thought this Insane Asylum one, like, I just like the idea of that, like a bunch of people, like, just the spirits of insane people that's stuck in the walls. Like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. That's insane. And why was a little girl? That's a prime example, bro. They had a little girl in there, bro. Lily, like, you know, like, they really were.
That's crazy, bro. Like, they just have, like,
there.
I know, that's crazy. Just having, like a lot of people, like, even, like, any ages. And, like, dude, honestly, just having, like, 10 times the amount that the fucking building was intended to, it's just crazy. It's just way too many people crammed up in one area, honestly.
They had people sleeping on the floors everywhere, bro.
See, that's fucked up, bro. Why would people do that shit, bro? Like, there's some fucked up people out there, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's where I'd have to send you, bro. But it's fine, bro. Ace is probably seeing spirits as we speak, and it's fine.
Dude, shut up. He is looking to the hallway, bro.
Ace is looking at the hallway. That means it's time for... I mean, what time is it, Run? It's 11, 12, bro. Usually, like, bro, your building's, like, dead, like, super haunted. They say, like, spirits come out, like, at 11:30 at night. You know what? It's funny, bro. And I'm not even trying to be, like... I'm not even trying to, like, make it worse for you. But somebody told me, and I believe it was Inez. Funny enough, we actually had a great paranormal episode with Inez on something else we've done. But she said that the place, where you live, the building is haunted by a little boy that runs around the store at night. Ask her if you don't believe me. But yeah.
I think we're done with this project. I think I had enough.
I'm not kidding, bro. That's somebody who should try to get his Inez to tell that. But yeah, where Gio lives, there's a little boy that like died. He died there, bro. No, he died there. Like he's dead, and like he runs around the store. Like you can hear his footsteps at night. You might even hear him coming up your stairs or like tapping on your floor.
All right, can we stop talking about my building, bro?
Oh yeah, I guess you are staying there. Huh? I didn't think of that.
How do you use this fucking dumbass? It's not funny, bro. Like stupid shit. When you do that stupid shit like this, bro, like it just makes me like want to quit.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good story, bro. I did read this other story. Like I would like to tell you guys, just like a little brief third story, just to send this podcast off. You know.
Okay.
Sure. Super short story. So this lady was actually this is a lady writing this. She said she's been in a relationship with her husband for about 20 years, and between those 20 years, the husband has never been disrespectful to her. It's all about love. Like he's never even raised his voice to her, and like for those 20 years, that takes a lot of guts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically they had such a great relationship going on, but there's this one time in a specific, and this is the only time that it has happened according to her. But her husband, like she was like helping, like they were like cleaning like the dishes and like cleaning after like the little like dinner they had with their parent, like her parents. And she said like her husband, like you can hear like the faucet running, and you hear like the spoons like clicking and stuff like that. And like she was done, so she went to sit down at the couch, right? And that's when she felt like something weird, because she didn't hear any clicking of the dishes anymore. The only thing she heard was the faucet running. So she turned around, and when she turned around, she saw her husband looking at her from the kitchen, clenching his fist, and with the face she's never seen before, almost like he hated her, right? Hated her. So the husband proceeds to throw a knife at her, hitting the couch. Fortunate to her, right? Hitting the couch, and that's like something like that's just weird in itself, right? Like why would like if they had such a great relationship, why the husband would throw a knife to her, right? So that's when she got up and slowly made her way towards him. And as she fucks, oh my god, wow,
bro, we might need to give you a lobotomy, bro. Like straight up, we might need to take an ice pick to your eye, bro.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. All right. She said when she got out of the couch and she was making her way towards him, as soon as she got next to him, her husband turned around and started washing dishes again.
Oh,
that's when she.
What the hell?
That's when she asked him, sorry, why would you do that? Like why? What happened? Like what's going on? And this is like the part that tripped me out the most. She said her husband turns to her and says, "What are you talking about?"
Like, I think that's where we end it.
He has no knowledge of what happened. He just says, what's going on? Like, until this day, he can't remember what happened that night. It was just like her husband was either possessed by something, or just it wasn't that wasn't her husband. I don't know.
What's scary is like, even if it was like a possession, it was such a like a it was such a quick and like quick in and out little thing, like where it was like it took over for that short minute, and almost like
Yeah.
it lost control or it couldn't hold that connection for too long.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
freaky.
It's just, yeah. It's weird to think about like why like he just did that and can't remember. It's crazy, you know. And like maybe like I don't know how to explain this actually. Like it's just like weird in itself. I don't know. It's just weird energies, dude. Weird energies.
That is freaky.
But yeah, that's like the little story I had. Saved
Yeah,
up.
let me put you on the burner real quick, bro. Let me put you on the hot seat. I'm not gonna say names, bro, but your significant other, answer with some honesty, bro. Don't answer with some dumbass question. Answer. Be Your significant other does some stuff like that, bro. You're chilling, whatever, randomly, bro. Eyes swap on her. She like gives you this crazy glare. It just fucking hurls a knife at you, bro. What are you doing?
Like okay, so she throws a knife at me, and like the kind of the same situation happened. Like she can't
Basically
remember.
same. Basically, yeah. You go up to her and you're like, "Whoa, what the hell was that?" And she's like, "What are you talking about? I have no idea. Like I've just been sitting here making food. What do you mean?"
See, I take her to a priest and like do an exorcism and see if something like gets out of her. I don't know.
You wouldn't. Like you wouldn't do that, bro.
I wouldn't feel safe. Like after that happened, I wouldn't feel safe.
And then what would you do, bro? Like later at night, y'all like sleeping, bro, and like for some reason, bro, like you kind of like you're like tossing and turning, bro. Wake up in the middle of the night, and she's just, like you're like, oh, whatever. And you try to go back to bed, and she there's like you hear a whisper in your ear, and she's like, the next time I throw that knife, it's gonna hit you. And then you turn around, bro, and she's just like dead asleep. What do you do?
Yeah. At that point, bro, like we're leaving the house.
Nah, I think you gotta stay, bro. That's love, bro.
No.
You gotta persevere, bro.
No. I'd probably leave the house. Maybe it's just the house itself that's going on with something, you know?
Bro,
But,
as you're leaving, you just see her staring from like the top window.
Yeah, like that's freaky, and like even if it's like nothing weird, like just freaky. Why the fuck would you stare at someone from the top window? Even like any window, bro. Like stop staring at people, bro. That's just freaky in general.
Stop staring at people.
Bro, honestly, like that could happen. Like that could happen in the daylight. Like me walking my dog and like someone just staring at me from the top window. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's creepy.
I don't know why that's funny.
It's funny because you know it's true. That's just weird behavior. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing out there?
Just staring at people is hilarious. We should do that, bro. We should do a
That's
video
just
of just fucking creepily
that's
staring at
creepy,
people.
bro. Like
Yeah.
make him like acknowledge you too, and just like make him like turn around, and you're just like fucking looking at him like just standing like straight.
Oh my god, wearing like all white or something crazy.
That's actually that's you taking it to a different level, bro. Okay,
Oh, dude.
I think you can freak some people out like that.
So this is what we need
100%.
to do. We need to visit the Winchester house.
Oh
We
yeah,
need to-
Winchester House.
We need to visit the room. We need to visit the insane asylum.
Yes.
And we need to visit. I mean, we might need to go find those hills, bro, and find the Blue Ridge Witch. You know, shout out
we're
to
not
prior
we're not
episode.
doing that. We're
doing
not
that?
doing that one. We're not doing that one.
We're
Not
doing that.
one.
And we're also gonna go
That
find that
that sounds
road.
dangerous.
La Ramosa. Or I can't.
La Rumorosa, you fucking dumbass.
Well, bro, you look at me, bro. You know I can't say that shit. But like, I should. Be
I'm not going in the road though. I'm staying out.
No, we're going on the road. We're going on the road.
All right, you said you said we, right? You guys
Yeah,
saw
you
this.
and
You
me.
guys heard it
You
first.
and me.
You
We
guys
are
heard
going
it
on the road,
first.
and we're driving. How long is the road? Do you remember how long the road is?
I believe it was 27 miles.
So that's not even that long, bro. We could totally ride that.
You could totally write that, huh, boy? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we probably do that. Like an hour, like a 30-minute drive. But
And the
it's just like the
whole-
curves.
You know what I'm gonna do the whole way? We're driving. We'll roll down the window, back. There ain't shit out here. There ain't shit out here. Pop our tire. Get us stuck in the dark.
Oh hell nah, bro.
We
Not
gotta
in the
go-
dark. No, we're going in the daylight, dude.
No,
Hell nah.
we're gonna go at like midnight.
Dude, hell nah, bro.
If this video gets 100 likes, we're gonna go in the nighttime.
All right, bet. That's a good goal. All right, 100 likes. We'll go to the Rumorosa and like drive through it at nighttime.
At some point. I don't have a visa.
Yeah. Jenny still needs to get a visa. I still need to go to the balls to go and do it. So 100 likes, and we'll do it.
And we'll bring a Ouija board.
Oh, we're not doing it. Okay, that's you just throwing shit out there, bro. Like, no, dude. Like, stop talking for a second, dude. Like, we're just doing it and that's it. Like, no,
Bro,
don't keep adding to the fucking fire, dog.
Bro, what would you do if we're driving? You're like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then you look over and you're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just whipping out the whole Ouija board. And you just see me like,
Yeah, dude. I'm throwing you outside, bro. I'm just throwing you outside the car. There's no way you're gonna stay in the car, dude.
I start
I'll
saying
leave
some
you
crazy
there.
shit in tongues, bro. You're like, what are you saying? I'm like, I'm just offering you up as a sacrifice, as like, as a way to speak to the spirits.
So that's crazy. You will use me as a sacrifice? It's crazy, dude.
Well, I'm not gonna use me, bro. Don't be silly.
Use it. Use the driver. Let's say like
Yeah,
someone
you're
takes us
driving.
through it. No, I ain't
Oh.
driving. Let's say someone
Little
takes
does
us through it.
We just like make him the offering. That'd be fucked, bro.
It's like, hey, can you take us to the Rumorosa? We're just kind of gonna offer you real quick and like see what we see.
Bro, what would you do, dude, if like you start? I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, we're at a point where I don't want to talk about it. I think that's.
I'm gonna,
think
dude.
we've
My
said
legs
enough,
are
bro.
shit. Like my legs are like kind of like, dude. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucking shaking a little
Well,
bit, bro.
if I was you, I would be worried because there is.
Oh, bro,
there
we're
is a
done
dead
for the
kid.
episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Say it with me. Fuck Jaden. Say what? Fuck Jaden. Say what? And thank you guys.
We're not
Have a
saying that.
good night. Love y'all.